JT, that was sad late for you guys here at IM Cologne. Can you talk us through this Astralis match? How did it went for you?
I think both maps we struggled them at the start of the halves. Like, we didn't win any pistols, we didn't win any force buys. So like starting the game off like that, it was really hard for us to get back into it. But I think on Overpass in general, we did play well. We won a lot of buy rounds, but at the end of the day, like, we also need to win those extra rounds, like the anti-ecos and the force buys, pistol rounds especially. Like, I don't think we maybe won like one or two pistol rounds this whole event, so we need to maybe go back and look at that and see where we're going wrong, and then maybe also just looking at our force buys, because I mean, we do need to win some force buys or anti-ecos, that kind of thing, when we do go down, so that we can have a better chance in these maps.
You won on Overpass against Astralis last time. Did you hope for some more today?
Yeah, I think we had a really strong game. We have a really strong game plan against Astralis. So, like, obviously we picked it. We knew we had a strong game plan, and I think it worked out pretty well. But I mean, obviously we did lose. But I think against them, for our style, like, their Astralis is something that their Overpass is something that we play well against. So yeah, going into the game, we were super confident. We picked Overpass, even though they picked against us last time. And I mean, yeah, it didn't work out, but I'm happy with how the game went on. Just unhappy that we lost.
And everybody can see that you guys have now lost 10 matches in a row and stuff like that. And the atmosphere is obviously not that good when you lose that many matches. But how do you think of the future right now on complexity?
Yeah, I think obviously all of us are really young players, and this is actually for most of us, it's our first Tier 1 season. So it's a little rough. We're trying to get into it. We're trying to get used to the environment, especially on LAN. Like, all of us are pretty new to LAN. So like, this season was supposed to be a warm-up and something for us to like just to improve as a team. Obviously it's been going terribly. For the most of us, like, this is probably like the worst, like, the last 3 months we've all had in our careers, like, especially myself, Fang, Junior. Like, it's just been a rough time. So like, we need to just get back in the server, grind as hard as we can, and try and get back into it. Like, it is what it is. We just need to practice.
And do you have any assurances back home that, yeah, we're going to continue with this, or what do you think?
What do you mean by assurances?
From complexity, have they said anything to you guys yet?
I'm not sure. If they wanted to do something, I don't think they would tell us. But I think they're invested in NACS, and there isn't a lot of NACS right now. So like, we are pretty much like the second or third best NA team. So I think they're pretty invested in us. We're just gonna keep going, try and make it work. It's up to us as players to make it work. So we're just gonna keep grinding.
And you, as an in-game leader, how many do you see many good opportunities with this roster, and how you can do things with this lineup that can still work and can still be compatible and beat Tier 1 teams?
Yeah, I think we've shown it a few times at the start of the year, especially with all the close matches that we had at Pro League and at Blast at the start of the year. We have a really explosive play style. Our riflers are extremely their mechanics are extremely good. So if we can just fix our teamwork and our communication, and maybe get used to the match jitters on LAN, I think the team can be good, definitely, 100%.